Hey, this video is all about how the Count Canvas can help you debug your DBT models, find issues fast, and fix them, and put those fixes back into DBT. So first off, let's say one of my models is failing the test, and I need to go figure out what's going on with it. Now, a lot of times I might either use a debugger in DBT, or I might kind of copy some snippets out of that and paste it into an IDE. But with Count, you can come into a new canvas like this, where we've got kind of our whiteboard in the background, and we've got a SQL cell here ready to roll. We're connected to our database, and I can just paste that model in, the compiled SQL model, and this is running against my database. I get the real numbers, and I know that the error is somewhere in this mess of code. Now, instead of kind of copying and tweaking this out bit by bit, I can go ahead and hit this explode cell button, and what that does is it took all my CTEs in that query, and it broke them down into cells. Each of these cells is now running that query, getting the results back from our database, and it's linked, as you can see here, with my other cells that I have. So I can still look at my model in the context of how it all is connected, but I can also see the intermediate results of each of those CTEs in real time. Now that means if I want to try to figure some stuff out, I can even leave notes to myself and say, this is where the issue is. I can explore different parts of these CTEs, so I can look at, when has the thing's been created over time, and I can even start to modify the query as I go. Say where created at is greater than or equal to this year. Now, as you can see, when I update that, anything downstream that is dependent on this update here gets automatically updated. So I'm not having to rerun anything. Everything is always live and up to date. Now, I could even take this further. I could add in parameters to this, so I could parameterize that filter that I just built so I can easily tweak it and modify it. I could even take this and copy and paste it and have two versions of my model side by side so I can compare them. And lastly, when I've done things and I've changed it and I think I've got the fix in place, I can quickly export this back into DBT by clicking this and copying the compiled SQL out into my clipboard, and now it's ready to go back into DBT and be peer reviewed. And that's it. That's a really quick intro to how Count can help you debug and explore your models really quickly. For more, check us out below. Bye.